fresh season, but we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Now, New York starting five. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Count that one.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
Kennard can't get it to go. Brunson passes to Hart. Kept alive. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Crashes the glass with authority, then puts it back strong.
Next level, man. This guy's just going out and making a play.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
So it's Los Angeles now. After the basket by New York on the other end. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 5. And out of bounds. The Knicks will take it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, J.J. Redick had a few moments to share with me. Well, right away, Coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, "He's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire." There you have it. Sounds like Coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Clark, last season, Josh Hart played nearly 38 minutes per game, more than anyone else in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't take possessions off. He's an old-school throwback kind of guy. Just a do-it-all player. Doesn't really have a specific position, but you know the effort and the production is going to be there pretty much every night.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Pass to James. Here's Ayton. Off with the layup.
He's hard to stop once he gets to the rim. That's great defense right there.
Bridges finds Hart. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Lakers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby touched it last.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing. The point, the 4 or the 5, James changes games with his passing ability.
Now here's Brunson, coming off a terrific game against Atlanta. From downtown, Hart passes to Brunson. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Towns can't get it to go.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
James against Hart. Ooh, poked away. Out to Hachimura. Back to James. Kennard for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Brunson taking his time here. Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Will go on Luke Kennard.
Good show of power that time by Towns, putting his shot up despite the foul.
And so Towns nailed. Them both. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon. He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
It's stolen by Hart. Fast break. Here comes New York. Bridges finds Hart. Here's Brunson outside. And the Knicks, another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Lakers with some changes. LaRavia is checked in for Smart, and it's Smith in for Kennard. New York also changing it up. Robinson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson comes in for Hart, and it's Jose Alvarado in for Brunson. Now Alvarado. Anunoby, a screen on Smith. Alvarado, the pass to Bridges. Launches it. And it's LaRavia with a rebound. Lakers trail by 8. James, that's good. James has got his third basket on the night right there.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
And it's Clarkson missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Out left to the wing. Back to James. Hachimura with a screen on Anunoby. Hachimura finds James. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. For 3, Smith. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
And here's Alvarado. No points so far. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Now Alvarado, covered by Smith. Robinson, a screen on Smith. Here's Alvarado. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And then it's Landry Shamet. And it's Robinson in at center. They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Robinson knows his strength and great value is on the offensive glass. Got himself a hoop that time, too.
Alvarado, the pass to Clarkson. Alvarado outside. Pass to Robinson. Down low. Here's Towns. Oh, the powerful slam by Towns.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Now here's Towns. In his last outing, 16 points for him. The big man, Cat.
We know Towns is an excellent perimeter shooter. But I like seeing him assert himself inside, too.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Some changes for Los Angeles. James is checked in for Kleba. Marcus Smart comes in for Connect. And it's Kennard in for James. Pass to James. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Hart's checked in for Robinson. OG Anunoby comes in for Shamet. Mikal Bridges checked in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Now here's Anunoby. Hart finds Anunoby. Back to Hart. Now here's Bridges. Right side, Brunson. Good work defensively by James. Lakers trail by 5. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, BA, but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
And there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Guys, back to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Anunoby can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Pass to Kennard. Now here's Hayes, covered by Towns. Fast break, here comes New York for the finish, and Hart throws it down.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
Lakers trail by 6. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter, and finished off by Hayes.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Brunson finds Hart. Right side, Brunson. Pass to Towns. Shot blocked. Hart against James. Smart, left side. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Aiden, he's checked in for Hayes, and Hachimura has subbed in for LaRavia. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Mikal Bridges.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game, and a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Brunson with it, now guarded by Ayton. Back to Brunson. Screen by Robinson. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
When he gets near the basket, Brunson can do some major damage.
Pass to Kennard. Launches a 3. The rebound by Bridges. New York leading by 4. Outside Brunson. Now it's Hart. Anunoby passes to Brunson. That shot off.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Ayton gets a double team. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T Connected Cam? James deciding where to go with it. Hachimura outside. Clock at 4. Misses a 3. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. They've led by as much as 10. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll go on Luke Kennard. In the summer of 24, Jalen Brunson signed a contract extension, famously signing for less than his max, Clark.
Yeah, you know, BA, it was a calculated move by Brunson because he wanted the team to have room to add additional players. If you ask me, that's the kind of winning, selfless attitude you want from the guy who's your franchise player.
Knicks leading by 4. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brunson passes to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Screen by Bridges. Fires the three. And Ayton pulls it down.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Out to Hachimura. The three. Hart pulls it in. Anunoby for three. No good on the buzzer beater. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. New York out in front, leading by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fans.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
Well, you can't speed them up. They take care of that basketball and maximize the value of possessions.
Then why aren't they up?
Now let's take a moment here. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
James is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. Now, here is James. Pass to Ayton. Back to James. Ooh, hard finish from LeBron.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Towns on a screen. Back to Brunson. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. 5th on the list, the Knicks.
They had great productivity from their shooters last year. The guys they were counting on to knock down a high percentage of their shots, they did that. And they hope to see those same kinds of numbers this year.
Brunson turns on the Jets. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
So it's the Knicks now, following the three-pointer by Los Angeles. Pass to Bridges. New York working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Here's Towns. Rebound by the Lakers. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. And stolen by Brunson. The lob. Cat hammers it home.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Smart against Bridges. To the inside. It's stolen by Hart. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Ayton with it. And it's Brunson picking him up. Here's James. Ooh, that's easy work for LeBron inside.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
Hart. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. 6 points for Josh Hart.
Nice little bounce in their step since the break. 3 for 4 to start the half.
And really the heartbeat of this Knicks team is Jalen Brunson, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., the lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Here's Brunson. 14 points for him. Here's the 3. Towns passes to Brunson. Outside Hart. Screen by Hart. 5 to shoot. Brunson misses.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Just James on the wing. Pass to Ayton for the lead. Soft touch off the glass. Ayton's got 6 points.
Wow, Ayton basically shrugging off the defense inside.
The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Towns on a screen. Brunson passes to Towns. Rebound, the Lakers.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for New York.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, they've also been impressive, forcing a ton of mistakes. Not only that, but converting those mistakes into points on the other end.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Hayes, who checked in for the Lakers. LaRavia comes in for Hachimura. New York also changing it up. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Towns. And Clarkson subbed in for Hart. Smart outside. And there's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Ayton passes to Kennard. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Kennard's got 5 points now this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Brunson. 17 points in the game. Inside, here's Anunoby. Pass to Robinson. Outside Brunson. 4 on the clock. Up and over Kennard. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Brunson's got 19 points.
One of Brunson's best amongst his many weapons, that mid-range J.
Up top, Ayton. Back to Kennard. From the arc. Here's Hayes. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Robinson finds Brunson. Screen by Robinson. Clarkson outside. And a deep three from Brunson. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Smart. Smart punches it home off the drive.
An impressive athlete, and this is why Smart's teammates encourage him to drive inside.
Brunson against Kennard. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Fires from deep. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
A huge 3 allows them to snatch the lead heading into the fourth quarter.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. New York out in front, up 3. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, they've got Jose Alvarado. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Clarkson in at the 2-guard spot. Back to Clarkson. Robinson, a screen on Smart. Clarkson for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. James passes to Ayton to take the lead. Kicks it out to Smart. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Shamet. Bridges, he's checked in for Clarkson. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Knocked loose and stolen by Bridges. Pass to Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Bridges outside. Now Towns. The 3. Making that shot look routine.
One of the all-time shooting bigs. Towns is a marksman from deep.
James outside. The offensive rebound. Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Brunson misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. James passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Hart. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. New York working the ball around now. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Lakers trail. James outside. Kennard on the wing to take the lead. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got his 7th assist here tonight.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. When he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence, excellent turnaround.
And it's powered home by Towns.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for Ayton. LaRavia comes in for Smart. And James is subbed in for Kennard. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And Coach had a very specific message for his guys. He said, quote, control what we can control. Play our game, and the rest will take care of itself. Solid message, if you ask me.
Allie, thank you. Hard outside. Fires the 3. Oh, he can't hit it. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Oh, it drops in.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Bridges outside. It's tipped. James with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. James against Towns. Oh, he can't jam it home. Hart. Here's Towns. Quick 2. Oh, net.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
James outside. James with the ball. Now Hachimura. Oh, the drop pass, and he dumps it down.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
Now Towns. Outside Brunson. James with a steal. James with the ball. Hart covering. James inside. Hart's there. James inside. Whoa! Are you kidding me, LeBron?
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Anunoby, the 3 is in.
Anunoby, oh gee, you can count on him to step up and make big shots.
Now James. And he slams it down.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge.
The ruling on the floor
is confirmed.
The play is under video review under NBA.
But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Smart comes in for LaRavia. And it's Kennard in for James.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Oh, it misses. Puts up the tray, and he nails it. And stolen by Brunson. So we see the Lakers get the win here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And let's leave you with our player of the game, LeBron James.